Hi guys, Steph here. Okie dokie, what we got for you today? I'll tell you what we've got for you today. We've got for you a very nice, interesting fountain pen. For you regular viewers who watch my videos on a regular basis. Recently you would have watched my pen haul video and you would have seen the pen. Here it is. Look at that. An interesting pen, like a lot of them, obviously a little bit tired and needs a little bit of TLC. And after that TLC, look at this gorgeous, gorgeous pen. Isn't it lovely? What we've got for you here is a pen, to be quite honest with you, I do not know a great deal about. It's from a company, well, the pen is a Moore pen, okay. Now, I believe Moore were Moore Pens of Boston in Massachusetts in USA. So it's an American-made fountain pen, as I said, from the Moore Pen Company. Now, I believe Moore Pens, the only thing I know is I think they were established, I believe, even far back as the 1800s. And they made some very interesting pens. I believe they went through all the way through to, I believe, around about, sort of mid-1950s. When they stopped making pens and stopped trading. But this is one of the pens from the Moore Pen Company. I believe, by just doing a little bit of homework, the model of this, I may be wrong, is the 94A. Now, I'm even not even too sure why the 94, and I'm not even too sure why the letter A. So if there's any people out there that know a little bit more about these Moore pens, leave a message down below and tell us a little bit more about this Moore pen. Oh dear. Yeah, so if you know anything, leave us a comment, help us out, share your information with us. Because we're always learning something new every day. So, as I said, the Moore fountain pen. The size of this one, from the top of the cap to the bottom of the barrel, 129 millimeters capped. Now, the diameter of the barrel is actually a nice chunky size. It's actually 12 millimeters in diameter. So it's a lovely chunky pen. Now the pattern, if you look there, is these different shades of browns, stripes running the length of the pen. And again, reading somewhere, I think they term this as the autumn pearl colour. Yep. Which is quite understandable, and you can see why with these lovely different shades of brown. So yeah, I believe it was called Autumn Pearl. It's a lever fill pen. You can see it's got this lever here. A little bit unusual. If you look, it's slightly sort of lower to the barrel. We've actually, there we go, there's a lever for you. It's actually been fully disassembled, everything's been cleaned. We've put a brand new sack in it and everything is in full working order. So it's ready to find a new home and it's ready for somebody to enjoy for many years to come. So it's a lever fill. We've got this cap band here. It's a bit like a stack coined cap band if you look there, with these lines running round. So very nice. And then we've got this sort of slightly, well, yeah, I would say a little bit Art Deco-y clip with the word more to the top of the clip, as you can see there. So we know it's a more by the fact it's got the name to the clip there. And to the very top, it's got this lovely, attractive, sort of slightly peaked jewel with these circles. Very nice indeed. Matches slightly with the clip, as you can see there. But all in all, very nice indeed. Now, whether it actually had a barrel imprint or not, I do not know. Whether it's worn off, I'm not sure. But looking with my loupe, I could not find a barrel imprint. I believe they did have them because I've seen pictures of others, and you can see, you know, I think they had something like More Pens of Boston and Massachusetts as an imprint. I may be wrong, I don't know. But yeah, on this particular one, I cannot see, even with my loupe, I cannot see any barrel imprint. Okay, so we've got the word more, so that tells it's a More pen, nice and simple. So let's unscrew the cap. Let's show you the pen in a number of different angles, just to show sort of everything, if you like. It's actually, when I first saw it, because it was a very tired pen and a little bit dirty, I thought, oh, what's that? Oh, should I bother with it? And then once I actually got it into my hand, disassembled, cleaned everything, and when I look at it now, it's actually a very nice pen indeed. So we've got the threads there towards the section, quite a small section, flares out slightly towards the nib, as you can see there. And then what we'll do, let's show you the nib a little bit closer. Now look at that. Doesn't that look nice and attractive? It's a lovely nib. It's, again, I believe slightly Art Deco-y, but once again you've got the word more running down the nib, and then to the sort of below that it actually says Life Maniflex, and then to the bottom 14 karat gold. So it's a 14 karat more Life Maniflex nib with this pattern to the top. Very nice indeed, in my opinion. There's a sideways view, and then we've got the feed underneath, a sort of ladder feed. You can see all nice and clean, as it should be. Slightly different view of the nib for you there. Very, very nice indeed. So that's the nib for you. You can see it nice and close. And as I said, it's a lovely chunky pen. It's not the largest of pens. It's not the smallest I've ever used. But even with my large hands, it's still quite comfortable to actually hold. Now, I'm not going to fill the pen because I've put a brand new sack in the pen. We're going to see if we can find a new home for it. But what we'll do, let's just see. Let's do a dip test. And let's see how the pen writes. Just a little bit of ink on my finger there. So what we've got is, it's a more fountain pen made in Boston in the US of A. It's writing very nicely. It's quite a stiff nib. There's no flex. But writing, I don't know, what is it? A medium? Not medium. I would say a fine line. Maybe getting on for a medium line. but writing very nicely indeed, as you can see there. And there we have it. So let's just give the nib a bit of a wipe. We'll clean that after the video, and let's see if we can find a lovely home for this gorgeous Moore fountain pen. So there we have it. I hope you've enjoyed looking at this pen as much as I enjoy showing them to you people. Don't forget, leave a comment down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you will, please. Don't forget to subscribe as well. But for now, I'm just going to say Slava Ukraini from me and this lovely and rather unusual pen. Bye-bye for now.